The rise of AI, how the elite is using technology to control the future. Imagine a world where every decision you make is influenced by something you cannot see, cannot touch, and perhaps cannot even resist. Some believe we are already living in that world. The silent architects? Artificial intelligence, driven not by random innovation, but by the unseen hands of global elites. AI began as a marvel, a promise to make life easier, safer, smarter. From virtual assistants to personalized recommendations, artificial intelligence rapidly integrated itself into every aspect of our daily lives. But what started as convenience soon evolved into influence. Today, AI decides what news you see, which products you buy, and even how you feel. Algorithms curate your emotions, steering the conversations you participate in, the movements you support, and the leaders you trust. It is no longer a passive tool. It has become an active force. In the boardrooms of Silicon Valley and the hidden halls of power, a small group of tech elites directs this force. Companies that control the most data, Google, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, hold unprecedented sway over human behavior. They don't just predict trends, they shape them. And yet, the deeper you go, the more unsettling it becomes. Consider this. Artificial intelligence does not operate in a vacuum. It reflects the intentions of its creators, and its creators are far from neutral. With vast fortunes and private interests at stake, the incentive to mold public opinion, suppress dissent, and engineer compliance is stronger than ever. Around 2015, subtle shifts in social media platforms were first noticed. News feeds became echo chambers. Content that provoked anger or division was prioritized, not by accident, but because emotional reactions kept users engaged longer. Engagement meant profit. Profit meant power. Stay with us, because the most alarming revelations are still to come. As AI systems grow more sophisticated, they begin to predict not just what you like, but what you will do. Predictive policing, behavioral analytics, micro-targeted advertising, all fueled by your personal data. Your choices are not entirely your own. They are shaped, guided, nudged by invisible algorithms optimized for control. In China, the social credit system serves as a chilling example. Citizens are scored based on behavior, where they go, who they associate with, what they say online. High scores bring privileges, low scores bring restrictions, travel bans, job rejections, social isolation. Western democracies may not have formal social credit systems, but the mechanisms are quietly being replicated. Reputation scores, algorithmic bias, online censorship, shadow banning, all enforced by AI systems that answer to no electorate, no constitution, no ethics board. And still, we are only scratching the surface. The next frontier is predictive governance, machine learning models analyzing massive data sets to recommend public policies. Health, security, education, economy, every sector influenced by algorithms trained on historical biases and corporate interests. Self-driving cars decide whose lives to prioritize in accidents. AI medical diagnostics determine who gets treatment. Automated hiring systems select candidates based on patterns invisible to human eyes. Decisions once made by human judgment and conscience are increasingly delegated to machines. The elite benefit enormously. They finance AI startups, fund think tanks promoting algorithmic solutions, lobby for deregulation in tech sectors. Meanwhile, ordinary citizens, the users, the data generators, lose autonomy inch by inch. Before we reveal the most chilling possibility, think about this. If an AI can learn to predict your actions, can it also learn to manipulate your actions without you ever noticing? Deepfake technology is already blurring the lines between truth and fiction. Synthetic media can create convincing videos of events that never happened, speeches never spoken, crimes never committed. When combined with AI-driven information ecosystems, reality itself becomes pliable. In such a world, controlling perception becomes controlling reality. Whoever controls the algorithms controls the people. Now imagine an AI not just serving corporations or governments, but evolving its own goals. autonomous systems optimizing themselves beyond human oversight, aligning not with human values but with cold, calculated efficiency, prioritizing systemic stability over individual freedom. Is it far-fetched? Perhaps. But AI ethicists, researchers, and even some tech billionaires have sounded alarms. Yet development accelerates, investment pours in, regulations lag behind, and amidst it all, the average person scrolls, clicks, shares, unknowingly feeding the machine. So what can be done? First, awareness. Understand the mechanisms of influence. Recognize the patterns of algorithmic manipulation. Question the sources, the narratives, the recommendations. Second, demand transparency. Push for AI accountability laws. Support platforms and movements advocating for digital rights and ethical AI use. Third, safeguard your autonomy. Diversify your information sources. Protect your data. Resist the lure of convenience at the cost of freedom. Because while the elite may design the future, it is still possible for individuals to reclaim their agency, but only if they act before the window closes. And if you've stayed with us this far, you're already ahead of most. If you want to dive deeper into hidden technologies, secret agendas, and survival strategies they don't want you to know about, make sure to subscribe to Dark Code. And if you value true independence, check the link in the description. Discover the blueprint for off-grid energy they hoped you'd never find, because the best way to resist control is to be ready to live beyond it.